welcome. Thank you for joining the Automation and Self-Service podcast. I'm Sandra Carpenter, the host. I'm also the editor of kioskmarketplace.com and vendingtimes.com. And I'm joined today by Jack Brown, CEO of Legacy Ventures Group, who has quite a bit of history in the vending arena and has some interesting new developments. Welcome, Jack. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Sandra. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so I was hoping that we could kind of just chat a little bit about, before we kind of jump right into Legacy Ventures and Legacy Vending, we could just talk a little bit about your experience in the vending arena.
So about 15 years ago, I actually purchased a vending business opportunity. And from that, we've created a multi-million-dollar vending company over in Northwest Indiana. And it's been a wonderful ride. It's been a great experience. I've learned a lot about the vending industry, and I love it.
Incredible. So what brought you to kind of the position that you're in now with Legacy Ventures Group?
So really, Sandra, it's about giving back. I built from scratch the vending company. And then 15 years prior to that, which would be 30 plus years ago, I launched a commercial janitorial business. And through those experiences, I've learned a few things. I love entrepreneurship, but more than that, I've found that I love helping people. And so as a Navy veteran, a serial entrepreneur, if you will, and then founder of Legacy Ventures Group, I'm here because I believe in helping people create generational wealth and leave a lasting legacy through business ownership.
Incredible. So that's kind of a hallmark point of Legacy Ventures Group. I mean, the title, the name of the company in itself kind of points to that. Can you talk to me a little bit more about like what kinds of things that you're doing to create that kind of generational wealth?
So what we utilize is franchises, business opportunities, and then funding relationships. It's all about creating your own business opportunity through the vehicle of purchasing a franchise, which is a business in a box, business opportunities, and then also funding. Some folks start out small, some folks purchase a franchise, but wherever you're at, probably the best thing that you can do is to be able to have lines of credit and funding available so that you can fuel continued growth and expand.
Incredible. So what kinds of clients do you generally work with as a group?
So we deal with veterans. I'm a veteran, I'm a Navy veteran, and near and dear to my heart are the veterans. And primarily that era in their life when they're transitioning from the military to civilian life. It's a difficult, challenging time period. And something that I like to do is help them get to a point to where they can have a structured business opportunity or franchise to help them continue as a leader to grow in the community and to do something constructive. Also, women in entrepreneurship is growing. The numbers are growing by leaps and bounds, although funding isn't. And so we're working to help link funding opportunities to women and women-owned businesses as well. And then probably the last would be your corporate refugees, I call them. Those folks that are in corporate America, but they're looking for a way out and looking for the opportunity to build their own dream business. Those are the target markets that we look for.
Those are really incredible markets to work with. They're like really underrepresented, I think, especially in investment opportunities. I'm wondering, in your experience, what kinds of franchises folks have been interested in and have found success in?
Probably right now the best are home type franchises. Your plumbers, your lawn care people, folks like that. Your home service. Really, in the last 10 years, your home service has just been the paramount type of franchise, and that continues to show itself.
Nice. So talk to me a little bit. We kind of discussed just a bit in our previous conversation about your kind of exciting new opportunity that you've launched. I think, was it yesterday that it went live?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that's exciting. Congratulations. So could you just tell me a little bit about what that is and what's live and how people can access it?
Happy to do it. So 15 years ago, I sat where others might be sitting today. I bought a vending business opportunity with the hope of building something real. Fast forward today, I passively own and operate a multi-million dollar vending business in Northwest Indiana. Through that experience and other experiences, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly or the overpriced. I know what works and I know what holds people back. And that's why I launched Legacy Vending. I wanted to create a better way for entrepreneurs to start and then scale their own vending business without getting trapped in expensive, rigid business models. Um, the vending industry really is changing. Vending, I think, is one of the most scalable, proven business models. And today it's evolving faster than ever, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
There are several things driving that change: new technology, shifts in consumer habits, fresh revenue opportunities. But more and more people are looking for true passive income, but traditional vending business opportunities really haven't kept up. And the big problem is what I call locked in packages. Most vending programs force you into expensive one size fits all packages. So when you do that, you pay for things that you may not need, and then you lose the opportunity to have control. There are often hidden fees and overpriced machines. You start with high costs before you even know or understand if this type of a business even works for you. And then, probably a big thing for me, which I'll identify in a moment, is the lack of real support. Many programs focus on selling machines, not helping operators succeed. There's no real training, there's no strategy, no mentorship, which means that people struggle and ultimately really never attain the ROI that they had hoped to. So, legacy vending is really that solution. That's what we do differently. We're not selling packages, we're helping people build a business. We have what we call an unbundled model. So,
Okay.
no overpriced machines, no overpriced bundle. You choose only what you need. You select your machines. You let us know if you want us to find the locations for you, or if you'd like to do it on your own, you may. There's training, support that's available. And the big thing is that we're an operation built by operators for operators. As you've addressed, this is something that I've done 15 years ago. I started, so I know a few things about it. We've been in the trenches. We know what works, we know what doesn't work, and we're basically just teaching that to other people. Um, we're very scalable, very profitable. Start with 2 machines or 20. We help you grow at a pace that you're comfortable with, and we help you maximize your profits. We'll even help someone get started with 1 machine, and that's unheard of in this industry. So, no
Okay.
hidden fees, no gimmicks. Transparency matters. There's no fine print, there's no overpriced extras, just a clear path to success.
That's really interesting to think about having support to start a vending business with just one machine. I think typically the ones that I've covered, it's been just kind of all on the individual to find the location, to find the machine, to find the supplier. Could you talk to me a little bit more about like what it might look like for you all to support those kinds of smaller ventures?
Sure. So we call that portion of the business the legacy vending network. And the
Okay.
legacy vending network really, Sandra, is the key to long term success. More than just vending machines, we provide a community of operators, ongoing training, and exclusive resources to help people scale. You can get preferred pricing, access to high traffic locations, and support from experienced professionals that are in the business that know what they're doing. And whether you have one, five, or 250 machines, the key is that you are never left alone. Legacy vending truly is about growth, profitability, and lasting success. And probably the greatest thing about the legacy vending network, it's absolutely free.
How does that work? I'm so curious. So this is for the entrepreneur, I'm assuming. Their investment with you all is, how does that work? the partnership between you all?
Well, we unbundled the bigger package that
Okay.
most business opportunities offer. And so what we have is we have an opportunity, and there's a reason for this. Let me give you the reason first. There's different types of groups, Sandra. There's new entrepreneurs. These are people that are thinking about starting a business. We try to make it affordable and accessible. So we keep away from the overpriced bundles, no unnecessary contracts, just the right support to help them succeed with that 1, 2, 3 machines that they might want to start with. There's also existing operators out there, independent vending operators with anywhere from 5 to 350 machines.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Some of these operators, as I've learned over the years, they end up feeling stuck. Well, we want to help them grow, optimize, and maximize their revenue. So what we did is we took the package and we unbundled it, and you can buy just equipment. You may be out there, a small operator, and might say, I'm just looking for a good distributor to help and support me. So
Hmm.
we can do that. We provide Legacy Connect, which is the opportunity to connect operators to a location. And then there's Legacy Launch. These are all different packages that we make available, but it's not one big overarching expensive package. They're all reasonable, and the operator can decide, you know what, I need the machines, but I don't need you to find me a location. Well, that
Interesting.
saves them a ton of money. And the
Yeah.
bottom line is, I just don't want to sell machines. I want to help you get in business and stay in business. And so the legacy vending network is available at no cost to everybody. And we're still vetting this out, but we'll have Facebook groups, we'll be on Telegram and other channels, and we'll just bring everybody together, and they'll have an opportunity to talk and to learn from each other. We'll have our people involved. We'll have people from my business involved in Indiana, because that's the model that we're using.
Yeah.
We're just taking what we've learned and applying that to other people, or at least making these things available to people.
Yeah. That sounds like a really wonderful opportunity for folks. It's kind of like you're meeting the vending operator where they're at in their journey, in terms of like they could be just starting out and they need all of the support, or they could be have been in business for many years, but they want to maybe explore different locations or different kinds of vending technologies. And it sounds like your unbundled package will allow them to select exactly what it is they need in terms of support.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Vending is full of opportunity. It really is. And our goal was to create the opportunity for people to get high quality machines designed for profitability. We're a partner, we're a distributor for Federal Machine out of Des Moines, Iowa. Location assistance, if you want it, that's Legacy Connect. We help
Mhm.
secure prime high traffic locations. Training and best practices. Success isn't just about the machine, it's about knowing how to run a vending business. We teach you what works. We call our installations Legacy Launch for new operators. And then
Yeah.
funding solutions. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was excited about the name.
Yeah, I legacy's involved with everything.
Yeah.
This is my legacy. Um, Funding solutions we didn't hit on, and that's important. The Witter and Financial in Des Moines, Iowa, for those that qualify, we offer funding through them as well. They're a trusted name in the industry, been around forever. Then, if traditional vending isn't a right fit, we still have additional resources through Legacy Financial to help people secure funding, build business credit, and improve their fundability so that they can move forward with their vending business. It's all about just creating a community of winners.
Hmm.
We want folks to know that you're not alone. The Legacy Vending Network and our community connects everyone to each other, to other vending professionals who share insights, and we all help each other grow.
That sounds like an incredible opportunity. I'm wondering, how do people get in contact with you all? Do we Is there a website? Do we email? What's the best way?
Yeah. So you can email me at jack@legacyventures.group. You can go to legacyventures.group, or you can simply call at 715 254 2267, and my extension is 1000.
That sounds awesome. I really appreciate the work that you're doing, especially in terms of like underrepresented entrepreneurs, especially based on your own experience as a veteran. Also, thank you for your service. Is there anything else that you want our listeners to know about this journey for you?
I would just say, Sandra, thank you very much for having me here today. It's a pleasure to be here. If people are tired of overpriced programs that put the program profits ahead of their own, Legacy Vending is truly here to help them build a smarter, more profitable business. That's the answer to your initial question. How do you help people build generational wealth and leave a lasting legacy? And it's not about selling them as much stuff as we possibly can.
Hmm.
It's about helping them with where they're at and helping them build a business that they're comfortable with, one step, one machine at a time.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And that'll conclude today's episode of the Automation and Self-Service Podcast. Thank you again to Jack Brown of Legacy Ventures Group. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe below.